Hello and welcome to World History with Jeff and Martin. I'm Martin.
And I'm Jeff.
And before we tackle our first subject today, I must ask my partner a question. Jeff.
Yeah.
Did you read the book this time?
No, I watched a documentary.
Okay, good. Close enough. So, our subject today is Hannibal of Carthage and his campaign against the Romans.
Yep.
Hannibal was born in 247 BCE, younger son of Hamilcar Barca, a general. Hannibal mostly lived in Iberia, which is current-day Spain, marrying his wife there.
Clarice. Was that her name?
It's not important.
Oh, so maybe it wasn't her then.
Whatever. Hannibal grew up after Carthage had suffered a major defeat.
But not for long. Fuck, that's not it.
What are you doing?
You know, the Hannibal sound. No, that's not it either. Fuck, that's harder to do than it sounds.
This was in the documentary?
Yeah.
Well, I guess I'll have to look it up after this. Anyway, the Empire had once been the most prosperous, but due to the First Punic War against Rome, they lost the island of Sicily as well as several other territories.
Severely depleting their supply of fava beans and Chianti.
What are you... Oh, no. Please. Do not tell me that the documentary you watched on Hannibal was Silence of the Lambs. Well?
Yeah. So Anthony Hopkins really deserved that Oscar.
You've got to be kidding me. Fine. I guess I'm just doing this on my own again.
Can I help?
Fine, just nothing stupid this time, okay?
Yeah, sure.
So moving along, soldiers elected Hannibal as their leader in 221. Hannibal attacked Salamanca and Saguntum, the latter of which was a Roman ally. After Hannibal crossed the river Ebro, Rome declared the Second Punic War, meaning he would have to face the fearsome power of the Roman army.
Yeah, then Hannibal sunk it.
What?
You know, he sunk it.
He sunk what? Rome?
Yeah, that's what happened to it, right?
No.
Well, wasn't there a story about it sinking?
Why don't you tell us the story? I'm sure it will be quite rousing.
Well, okay, so Hannibal sees the Romans and he's like, these 300 guys are real fucking assholes. So he goes to the gods, you know, like Thor, the god of like trees and shit or whatever. I don't fucking remember. Anyway, he's like, hey, these guys are fucking assholes and you should kill them or something. And Thor's like, yeah, sure, and threw his axe and sunk the island.
Ah, yes, that did not disappoint. Allow me to address this. First of all, I believe you're referring to the story of Atlantis. Second of all, that was not the story of Atlantis.
Okay, so what happened to Rome then? Where is it?
Well, the empire collapsed, not into the sea. It existed in what's now modern-day Italy.
Wait, hold on. So the Romans were actually ancient Italians.
Yes.
No wonder that army was so fucking fearsome. I bet the spears just bounced right off that thick Italian chest hair. I mean, who needs Kevlar or whatever?
Okay, I don't even understand what that was about. Jumping back to the actual story, Hannibal decided the way to win the war was to attack Rome from his current position in Iberia. He crossed his army through the Pyrenees, about 60,000 strong, including 9,000 cavalry and almost 40 elephants. What?
He fought with fucking elephants. I love this guy. He's my hero.
He managed to cross through the Alps and through the autumn snow.
What did he do about the Yetis?
The what?
The Yetis. You know, they live on the Matterhorn and roar at you while your cart drives past them.
Okay, two things. One, I think you're confusing the Alps in Europe with Disneyland. And two, Yetis don't exist.
Yeah, they do. I saw it on a show.
On a show.
Yeah, Spock was in it.
Star Trek?
No, it had aliens in it.
Star Trek.
No, but there was like monsters and ghosts and the Bermuda Triangle or whatever.
Are you thinking about In Search Of?
Yeah, that was the one.
I don't think they ever prove anything on those shows.
What, you don't believe in Spock?
Look, it's not...
Spock is awesome.
I'm not saying he...
You don't like Spock?
No, I like Spock.
I trusted Spock.
I'm not saying...
Plot to brought a Nikto, motherfucker.
That's not even from Star Trek.
Whatever you say, nerd.
Okay, let's just get back to Hannibal, okay? So, Hannibal moved on his way, trying to get out of the Alps.
After defeating the Yeti King in gladiatorial combat.
Just shut up. By October of 218, his army had passed near Turin, a territory held by the Gauls. After defeating a Roman force, 14,000 Gauls volunteered to join Hannibal's army. After a victory against another Roman army...
The Italians must have shaved their chest hair that time. Not a good fucking strategy, I will tell you that.
No, just... After a victory against another Roman army, Hannibal struck out against what is now modern-day Tuscany. The Romans counterattacked with 25,000 men, but lost with their consul Gaius Flaminius perishing in the attack.
What? What the fuck kind of a name is that? What was he, like a Decepticon? Wait, was he a Decepticon?
No, those things don't exist. Anyway, Hannibal hoped Rome's allies would come over to his side, but that didn't happen. The Romans appointed Quintus Fabius Maximus as dictator.
Yeah, that one sounds like an Autobot.
Would you stop talking about Transformers? Now, the Romans found Maximus ineffective, so Rome put much of their strength behind a force of 80,000 headed by 2 consuls, deciding to smash Hannibal in one decisive battle. They pinned Hannibal's smaller force down near Cannae, but this was a trap. Hannibal's front lines kept retreating. Stop it. But the outside wings of cavalry moved around as the Romans kept pushing, eventually surrounding the Roman force and crushing it.
Ha, dude, check this. It's an O-face now.
Yes, it looks like a face if you keep doing that. Now stop. Now, anyway, getting back to the story, after this defeat, several of Rome's allies switched over. Hannibal made Capua his capital in Italy, riding in on his last remaining elephant.
The other elephants died?
Just calm down, okay? They're just elephants. It happened 2,000 years ago. Anyway, several offensives by Hannibal, including camping outside of Rome, failed, so he retreated to the toe of Italy. In the meantime, Rome had decided on another strategy, sending troops to Africa to threaten Carthage itself.
Quick question.
Yes.
Does the mob fit into the story at all?
The mob.
Yeah, the mob.
Why would the mob be part of this story at all? You realize this is 200 years before the birth of Christ, right?
Well, yeah, but they could have been around using crossbows and stuff. The mob is fucking crafty, man.
Okay, whatever. The deciding battle happened at Zama in Africa in 202 BCE. Hannibal attempted to circle the Roman army and crush them as he had done before, but this time it didn't work and it was a major defeat.
The Italians must have gotten their chest hair back.
Would you shut up about the chest hair? Now, Hannibal fled to Carthage and both parties negotiated a peace agreement.
Yeah, after some enterprising paisanos strategically placed bombs in a few chariots.
No, there was no mob. Now, Carthage was severely weakened by the war. Hannibal lived for several years and was eventually expelled. After Rome suspected him of collaborating with a rival empire, he killed himself in either 182 or 183 BCE. That's all for this episode. Subscribe to this channel to see future videos about other world history subjects. We're out.
See ya.